morning, everyone. What a great day. What a great day. Goats are relaxing. Sun is nice and warm. You can see I don't even have that cardigan on. Mind you though, it's got to be about 10:30 already. Okay, we're going to do a bit of a casting. I got to a ring here I'm working on. Now you see the doors open a little bit. I turned it off. It's a really big ring. It's 65 grams. And it's one solid piece, not a lot of intricate fine things on it. So you want to cast that a little bit colder. So I'm going to close the door again. I mean, I could turn this on and it could tell me what temperature it's at now. I turned it off a while ago. Okay, so I'm going to cut in. There's a little bit of a nice bit of coffee here. Huh. Wow, that's just wild. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Look at that. Oh. And I think it looks nicer when you have a little bit of the coffee out on display. Have your morning coffee. You know how much I enjoy it. And then we put a little bit of silk milk in there. Oh, very refreshing. Okay, you guys. Sometimes the buttons kind of act up. Okay, so that was... I'm going to cut that in. You're going to see the editing. Oh, but you know what? What that needs is a little bit of... I try to stay away from too much dairy products. Not to say that I don't have dairy products. I do. But, you know, just try to cut back a little bit on it. Oh. That's great. Well, let's get to this casting. Okay, so we know it's number one. Well, that's still a little bit hot. Okay, good. It says it's somewhere around 500 degrees. That's nice. Especially for a larger item like this. Like, I don't mind it being at 500 because you know that the core temperature is going to be a little bit... the core temperature as it's cooling down is going to be a little bit hotter. Okay, now I don't recommend reducing the heat like that if it's a fine piece or filigree or anything like that. It's just for a larger one-piece solid ring. Where's that coffee? Oh my goodness, that's great. Okay, I wound this up. I wound up my casting machine the regular, how many? 4 times? And there's no reason to work without music, okay? Unless you're running a real sweatshop. Work, no music, no phone. Not like that around here. I get lost, so must be pretty obvious. I get lost on my phone for an hour. I could be sitting there plugged in and or the Italian would come look, what are you doing? I'm just on the phone. You almost don't need a landline in your house, you don't. Excuse me, please. You don't need a landline in your house, that's for sure. Whatever that saves. You know, I know that they got that so cheap it doesn't really matter. $10, $18 a month. And you don't need, you really don't need like a TV. What you need to do is get yourself a smart TV, and they've got all these apps now, and YouTube, and look, I mean, how many hours you spend on your Facebook or your Instagram account, or for those that do Twitter and LinkedIn, you know, great business tools, but I don't see the use of it. You just, you know, and this time of the year, I remember my brother used to just cut his kids off from TV in the summer times. I think it was, you're gonna correct me, June, I think, June, July, August, and September. He just cut the Cablevision off, and he just had videos, and they'd have a video night or something like that. But he said, get out, go do this, that. And everybody had their own phones anyways. So it's a new system. So when I say I get lost on my phone, or I'm trying to figure out my phone, I think pretty well we can all relate to that now. I don't care if you're 50, 40, 20, or 18. You know, your phone really is your personal entertainment device. Okay? And maybe one of these days I'm going to get better holders and stuff like that. Okay, Easter Sunday, let's get at her. The actual casting, you know, I'm still going to use you know, you make sure the hole is open and clear. I put a little bit of oil on that. Now, that's nice. Okay. And for a big ring, don't use a little tiny flask because you have the tendency for it could blow out. I mean, we're talking about a big 65-gram ring here. Okay, so there's the gold. Put that back there. Come on. You all remember the story about my red gloves? Eye protection. A little borax powder, boric acid, borax, depending on where you live, what country you're in. Sorry about that, you guys. Really nice and fluid, really clean looking. Because I got an adjustment right on the leg right here, right? For a larger piece like this, it doesn't hurt to give it a little bit of extra spins. Like, I worked in a casting house where this was all electric. And then there's vacuum machines and things like this. But I find that for most items in the jewelry business, centrifugal casting works the best. That's my personal opinion. Now, I know there's going to be people going, oh, Frank, what the hell are you talking about? So, anyways, that's my Easter Sunday morning. I did a video of the dogs, of my rat terriers, because I just love them, and they're so obedient. They're such good little doggies. Okay, let's turn the equipment on, because we're going to need it. Maybe we finish this ring today and call its owner. Okay, so that's a quick plug for that. Everything, try to make everything convenient for yourself. Right? If you make it convenient for yourself, it's going to be more enjoyable. You know, if you've got to, crawl around on the floor to plug things in or reach behind counters, and it's no good. You want your coffee so that, it looks good. And so somebody comes in and you offer them a cup of coffee, it's clean, and they go, oh yeah, I'd love to have a cup of coffee. Or they're going to look at your place and they're going to see it's organized, and they're going to say, yeah, okay. So I usually turn my ultrasound down to about 43, 44 degrees, and I turn it on right away, make sure it's topped up. Always make sure it's topped up. So I'm going to swing back. I'm going to turn this off now. I'm going to swing back to when I devest the cast piece. All right. Okay, so it's been about 7-8 minutes. And I just threw it in the water. I got a jug of water in here. I threw it in there. No, not a lot of bubbling or anything like that. my spoon. Okay, and just, you know, if you want, you could soak this a little bit longer and then come back to it. This investment has a tendency, once you soak it for a while, it really loosens up. As long as you're using just a regular type of investment. You're using like plastic casts and stuff like that. No, it's not really like that. Okay. Now you don't want to see me keep brushing and everything like that. I'm going to show you. So a nice casting. It's a little bit oxidized, but that's okay. That's all just surface stuff. Nice clean casting, no bubbles, no pits. Quite satisfied with that. Okay, what I'll do at the end of the video is I'm not going to go through the process of soldering it all together and having it finished. I'm just going to show you more or less the casting, the cast piece, and then that'll be a nice video. Okay, you guys have a great day. Okay, so I haven't thrown it into the acid yet. Blingbling.ca goes to my old address of Austin Jewelers. Killer skull, something I'm going to work on. Okay, so you can see it there. Okay, so it turned out just beautiful. I'm just sanding it a little bit just to kind of see, to make sure. So this is going to be old school. One of these old school rings. That's just cool. Gold, white gold and yellow gold. Okay, you guys, there's no set rule. There's no set rule about it has to come out of the casting and it has to go into the pickle pot. You can start filing once, you know, like wash it off and start working on it if you want to. You can go into the pickle right now. Right, because the pickle really is a surface treatment. If you're going to start sanding it, you don't really have to have the pickle. But I like the pickle because it unifies everything. But this is really nice. So, you know, you have to put your face mask on, right? You don't have to. I recommend it. A dust mask, a little dust mask, and then this is a sandpaper spindle. You just cut the sandpaper. I think this is 220. It's just my go-to paper is 220. Okay, double checking things. Right, just okay, so I know that this is beautiful casting. It's going to turn out just great. Like I say, one more shot of this. Right, I'm going to solder that all on. I'm going to maybe do that in the next video, and show that coming together. It's a nice. You got to heat this up red hot. You got to make sure it's all right, and then you got to solder these two pieces together. What's this stuff? Boric acid. And in Canada, it's methyl hydrate. And in the US, it's denatured alcohol. Okay, put that to the side. Put that one to the side a little bit. Okay, remember I got silver and I got yellow gold and white gold here. So let's turn the torch. The torch should be on though. Yep. I have to go get my coffee, you guys. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Okay, What size of tip should we use for this? 7? 7. Get the tools organized on your bench a little bit so you can put your elbows down. Where is a lighter? Where's the lighter? Okay, put a little bit of solder, a little bit of white gold solder, yellow gold. And this needs a little bit of batterns. A little bit of batterns never. Are you seeing that? Okay. Now put a little dollop, let's say in 3 corners of this. Okay. Okay. Now, let's get this red hot. Okay, let's put a little bit of this on your, and on the one spot where you know it's going to sit, put a little dollop, right? And then you're going to know that the ring's hot enough. Are you seeing that? Yeah, let's get some heat on this thing. Even a little bit more. Too much for not doing all this stuff for the video, eh? It's going to be another long video then. But you know what? That's okay. Soldering a little ring to get, not a little ring, a big ring together here. Remember what I said, get this hot enough so that you can see that the metal's flowing on it, okay? Oh, there's no way, no way, no way. That can't be. That can't be. Where's the pair of tweezers? Here's the pair of tweezers. Okay. Remember that? So I got a little bit of solder on the death head itself, the white gold death head that I'm going to put on here. Now it's sitting high and everything like that, but I want it to be like that. I want to see the solder flow. Okay. Because you can just adjust it a little bit later too. You're going to see this thing get red hot. See that? Okay, well, okay, so the video goes on. It hasn't got its final polish yet, but I'm going to Hallmark it, and I'm a little superstitious. I don't just throw the ring down and just stamp away. If it has a top, if a ring has a top, if it's not like a wedding ring or something like that, then it doesn't matter because you don't know which way is it. But if this is the top, I'm superstitious. That and I had a fisherman buddy who would always tell me about superstitions. And so where'd the stamps go? Oh, here we go. Look at this. There's my bling. And I like I said, double check again. And it doesn't have to be exactly in the middle, but it has to be upright. Okay. So let's put this in the middle. Bling, bling, Where's the .ca? .ca. Okay. And somewhere around here there's a nice 10-carat stamp. I got it marked down on here, but there's my 10. Did you hear that clunk? Look at that. So in 100 years from now, when the bros are sitting around and I'm long buried, long dead and gone, they're gonna say blingbling.ca, and then they're gonna go on the internet and a who's who and look, and they're gonna see me. Okay, I'm making sure, I'm just saying happy Easter to everybody. I can't say that, I can only say it to about a quarter of the world's population that are Christian. The rest of you guys, I hope you had a nice long weekend thanks to us. I hope you called somebody. I hope you had somebody over. Today, me and the Italian were over at the horse barn. We were doing the goats and doing a few things over there, and we just had a great day. Okay, you guys, have a nice day.